I'm rolling into a place called Circle City here in Atlanta. It's the new city here in Atlanta called Circle City. So I'm rolling into it to see what I'm gonna come up with today, what I'm gonna find in this little city. So here we go. I want to see what we're gonna come up with here. This little city called Circle City. New city here that a Brave or I think the Brave stadium is down here. So I'm going to be rolling into it. See what I can come up with. Okay. Yeah, this is it. Crescent City. And Atlanta. I'm rolling through it today because I'm be testing out my different aperture. This is what the city looks like, the little city. I'm gonna try to find parking. I don't know if you gotta pay for parking, but I'm gonna roll through here. I think that's the road right there. I can't. There's no game today. Creek. And I'm gonna come back through and see what I can come up with. But this is the little city here called Brave City. Atlanta Brave City. Like my perspective. my perspective. Circle City here in ATL. through the city here called, I'm rolling through the city here called Circle City here in Atlanta. And for some odd reason I was in here. I took a lot of videos, but this time I said I can't, so I'm gonna roll through it and see what's here in this beautiful city called Circle City here in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm gonna spin my camera around, see what I come up with. For this, people tell me I can't take Anyway, I'm rolling through the city here. I'm getting up. I'm rolling through the city here called Circle City. I'm gonna give them my parking ticket here. See if I can get out of this place here. But this is Circle City, Atlanta. Anyway, this is Circle City, Atlanta. And I'm rolling through it. They got a funny rule that you cannot take pictures, but there's a way to get around that anyway. So beautiful people here in this beautiful city, and it'll be nice if you could have taken pictures of it, but I guess you can't. So I'm gonna just roll through it and see what I can come up with. This beautiful city here in Circle City, Atlanta, Georgia. Lots to see here, but you just can't get out and shoot pictures because somebody said you can't, and I don't understand why. Anyway, I already got, look, he's taking pictures, talking all this shit, but you can't take pictures in this city. You take pictures if you want to. He's taking pictures. Anyway, this Circle City, Atlanta, Georgia. Some sister have to talk that shit to me. Anyway, this is the Circle City here in Atlanta, Georgia. From my perspective, as I roll through it, I'm gonna put on my other lens, see if I can come all the way up. Well, that's my wide angle lens here in Circle City here, Georgia. The waves. The brave Atlanta, Georgia. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna connect, tie all of them in together. But this is Circle City, and he's taking pictures. Maybe he got permission, I don't know. Anyway, this is Circle City here in this city here called Atlanta, Georgia. I came here for the day and to shoot some videos of this place and have a collective understanding of what this new city is like. It's interesting because it has so many facets to it. It's a lot of eatery. Today the Brave Stadium is not here. The Brave is not playing, it's off season. But in spite of that all, it's kind of dead for the holiday. It's not as vibrant as it should be for the holiday, but what can I say? Every place can't be the same. So I'm gonna try to mosey out here, going to Smyrna and come back around. I think I can go out the freeway there and come back into this thoroughfare here called Circle City. The Brave Stadium is in here. A lot of amenities here. Jackwell City here in Smyrna, and it's interesting because Jackwell City meaning a flower. It's a certain type of flower that's called Jackwell. So the founders named the city, calling it Jackwell City here in Smyrna, Georgia. So I'm in front of Central Square of this city, trying to capture all the amenity that's Jackwell City has. I'm in the center of a square. The center of the square is an interesting place because they have a beautiful water fountain. They have most of their condominiums actually in this part of the city. But that's what makes it beautiful, because everything is right here in the midst of this beautiful city called Smyrna, Georgia. Seems like most of the inhabitants live here, so I'm going to spend my camera what it looks like from my vantage point here, looking at Smyrna itself, beautiful place, and try to capture as much as you capture, because it's a small city called Small Town America, and Small Town America have something distinctive about it. They have this beauty that you can't find no place else. This seems to be a newer city, developed specifically for one of those suburban towns, and most of the amenity to attract people here would be the condominiums that actually line this showcase here with the Max Bacon City Hall in the distance. So I think that's what makes it beautiful. All these amenity within the city that you can participate. You can go to the restaurants. There's some famous restaurants in here. One is the Taquilla, the Corn of Taquilla Taco, and the other one over here is called Moe's. And so if you come here, I would say come and participate in some of these beautiful eatery that I have here. We have a lot of people that seem to traverse in this area. Some people live here, some people visiting like myself. So if you're visiting, fine here. It's actually one of the unique city because it has this thoroughfare that comes through here, makes it really nice, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to get a corner shot of this city, the best thing to do is come right here and you will view a lot of beautiful people that live in this particular area. There's beautiful condominium here. There's beautiful parks. Seem like people are happy in this city, so I'm happy too because I'm here. The Max Beacon City Hall here in Smyrna. So you gotta come. Small town flavor here in America. It's all could be found here in a little town called Smyrna, Georgia. I'm heading back to the little pond they have down there and see what I can come up with in that area too. But this is a city limit. Smyrna city limit with a fountain in the square, and today is a beautiful place to come out and be part of. Lady strolling down the street with her little newborn baby, which make it happy place to visit here in Smyrna, Georgia. Come and be part of it and enjoy it. I consider this the recreational part of the city. This is depicting the Veteran Memorial Site as people come through here and walk the dog and be part of all of this amenity here. Yeah, this is what makes Smyrna beautiful. All the amenity, they have the Veteran Memorial, American flag, and Marine, all this particular beauty here that makes up Smyrna, and the people who actually love to come out and walk the dogs. But this is the big, beautiful town of Jackwell City here in Smyrna, Georgia. I'm capturing today. It's a great time to be out. The sun is hot, but in spite of that all, your exposure veteran site here in Smyrna, Georgia. It's one of those places that remember its veterans. So to put up a landmark for them. And as I point my camera down, then they didn't forget the kiddies too, because that is actually the recreational site of Smyrna, Georgia, where most of the I think over here is where most of the socializing take place here in this city. You have a little water fountain the kids can play. You have places where the mothers can also socialize. So that's what makes it beautiful here. Yeah, it's called Smyrna. Some beautiful ladies, beautiful family here. City of Smyrna Village Green Park, an active water system is right here. And I'm not going to capture the youngsters, I'm just capture the people who actually participate in this area here in Smyrna, Georgia. That's what's make it beautiful right here. All different ethnicities in this area. I think that's when you see that happen to a city, that's what makes the city beautiful, because you have so many different ethnicity make up that everyone seems to get along and enjoy all the beauty that this place has to offer. So I would say if you're ever looking for a nice small town in Georgia, check out Smyrna, Georgia, because you never know what you'll find over here in this beautiful little city called Smyrna, Georgia. All is beautiful. Seems to be a little romantic site set in here. You can walk around it, have a beautiful flowers, and come out and enjoy all the amenity in Smyrna, Georgia. If you're young and you're in love, you can go under the canopy and enjoy all the amenity too. But I'm out here shooting this beautiful site around this place. That's what makes it beautiful, because people love to come out and participate in all this beauty here in Smyrna, Georgia. Yeah. It has a small town charm to it. I think that's what makes it nice, because it's not a big city, but it has this small town charm. that the city itself has a different flavor. And when you leave the city, which is Jackwell City, you'll come out here and you participate in this pond here. You can sit down and watch the birds and watch the beautiful flowers they have around here, or just have fun in this beautiful place called Smyrna, Georgia. So this afternoon, it was one of those beauty that you want to be part of here in Georgia, called Smyrna, Georgia. So I will be remiss if I don't capture some of the audience here in Georgia. Here's some of the audience. People seem to be enjoying a lot here. So as I go around on this hot day, I'm capturing what I see here in Smyrna, Georgia. It's a pond here in this particular area that I'm capturing here today, that you can capture in your video right here, Smyrna, Georgia, coming from the pond. So I like this exposure, so that's why I'm taking it. I find myself today in a beautiful place called Smyrna, Georgia. I'm out for the day of video shooting. I happen to stop into this beautiful little town called Smyrna, and it's reflective of small town America. So small town America is different because it has this beauty and charm that a big city doesn't have. And small town is where those big cities started. I can imagine Atlanta was a small town before it became a big city, and there's some kind of a connection there with a charm in that city that you can actually participate in if you go back into the archive and see where Atlanta started. But this little town here sprang up outside of Atlanta called Smyrna. They've been here during the Civil War. All the little town was here during the Civil War because it was plantation town. So they all was affected by the Civil War in some way, and they saw some skirmishes, some fighting took place in these areas, and so it was conquered as General Sherman did in his quest for conquering conquering Georgia and the South. So I find myself